Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this very cute cranberry and glitter cut crease inspired by the holidays. And this is going to be my version of the Xmas Baddie look. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like and comment down below. And if you are back at my channel, then thank you for joining me again. Stay tuned for this very cute look. To get this look started, I will be doing my brows first. I will be using the Anastasia dark brown with the number 12 angled brush. Using my number 4 base by Louise and my Morphe M167 brush, I will be contouring my brows to clean it up for my eyeshadow look. First color I will be laying down is the Blood Milk from the Serpentina palette by Kat Von D. And I will be using this to carve out my initial shape for my cut crease. Making sure to go right to my crease and pack as much color as possible, so when I go to cut the crease, it's very defined. The brush that you see me using is a short, fluffy brush. I like it because it blends at the same time that it distributes color onto my lid, and I'm able to blend out as I'm putting on the color. The next shade that I'll be using is the darkest in the Morphe and James Charles collaboration palette, and I will be using this right in my crease with a short, compact brush. The brushes that you see me using are all new from the Morphe Galaxy collection, and I will be linking where you can find them and all that comes with the kit in the description box below. As you can see, I continue to pack on this dark shade in my crease until I feel as though I have enough depth. Next, I will be using the brightest shade of red in the Morphe and James Charles palette to blend out that harsh line up into my brow bone. This look I recorded pretty late at night, so please excuse my edges and my head wrap. I promise by the end of this video, it will all be snatched and looking very good to complement this eye look. Last but not least, before I move into my cut crease, you'll see me take a fluffy brush with setting powder just to continue to blend up into my brow bone, so this look starts to soften a little bit. Now it's time to cut this crease using the number 1 in my Makeup Revolution concealer. I like to put a dab on my lid and look up so that way I can have a guide to see how high I can actually take my cut crease. Using a flat brush, I will use this to carve out my shape and making sure that it complements my eye. When I started to work with this concealer, I have noticed that it did get a little liquidy over time, so I possibly should have shaken it up before using, but for future, I would more than likely go over this lid with a white shadow, so that way the color that I put on afterwards has a little bit more vibrancy to it. I noticed that I lost a little bit of depth after I cut my crease, so here you'll see me going over with the angled brush just to deepen it a little bit more. With the darkest shade of green in this Juvia's Place palette, I will be using the effect of a negative space, going a little bit closer to that maroon color, but allowing space to be able to go back through with glitter later on to emphasize this look. I'm happy that I elected to do my eyes first before my foundation. I did receive a lot of fallout from this look, so I will be cleaning it up before I hop into the rest of my face. One of my absolute favorite things in my makeup kit is the NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil. Using this to carve out a little bit more of definition in that cut crease. I will be going over this with glitter, but it will also allow for it to stick as well. Next, I will be using the NYX Glitter Glue on my lid to go back over the green that I have below with the shimmer green from this same Juvia's Place palette. Once I've covered the previous color of green that I put on my lid, I will go back in with the lightest shimmer in this palette to go into my inner corners of my eye. An idea that I had while completing this look was doing little spots of glitter, which on camera, it didn't show up as vibrant as I wanted it to. So later on in the video, you'll see me using chunky glitter to define it a little bit more. Making sure that I define the eye with a nice thick liner, I'm going to go ahead with a makeup wipe and wipe right underneath this look so that way I can have a clean face before I put on my foundation. This also allows me to define that wing so that way it doesn't look so dull. The set of lashes that I'm using today is by one of the brands of Kiss, number 03, and they're Moremi 3D. I love that they're super fluffy, but they still give my eye like a nice little pop. I will be stepping away from my normal primer today and using the Make a Revolution Blur Stick. It's the size of my deodorant, but I love that it covers my face in one swoop and it doesn't leave me feeling dry at the end of the day. Per usual, I will be using my Make a Revolution foundation in shade 12.5. To blend into the skin, the Real Techniques foundation brush. Before I move on to my concealer, I'll be using the Ulta Beauty finishing powder in shade Tan Warm. Wanted to switch it up today, so I will also be using the Make a Revolution Cream foundation in shade 14 to contour. I'll be doing this on my forehead, my cheekbones, my chin, and my nose. Adding into the Make a Revolution collection, I will be concealing with shade 10 underneath my eyes, my forehead, my nose, and my chin to give me a little bit more brightness and bring lightness to these parts of my face. Bringing more structure to this look, I'm going to be baking for 3 to 4 minutes, making sure that the contour that I did stands out and the concealer is also set so it doesn't move. I will be using the Makeup Revolution in shade Banana Deep to do so. Face is done. I will be adding a little bit more detail to this look. So going back to my lid, I will be using the shade Cheap Cheap in the Lovebird Color Pop palette. Using the smallest brush in my collection, I will be going over the glitter from earlier. And also placing some right underneath my lower lid. After I've sprayed my entire face with my setting spray, I will be using the Moreno shade for my highlight in the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's Place, making sure to highlight all of those places that I want to see the light hit. Final piece to the look will be my lip color. I did opt to not use the green, but instead use a lighter shade in the inside to do my ombre lip. And here you have it, my final look. I love the way this turned out. In the beginning, I wasn't really too sure, but I do like that the cut crease is nice and clear and it photographs very well. And I look forward to possibly recreating this in different color schemes for future looks. So thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed. So subscribe, like, and comment down below. What are your favorite makeup brands and what are your possible Christmas looks?